Looks like I've got some work to do. Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great day so far. My name is Jurassic and welcome to today's bonus episode. This video is celebrating me reaching the milestone of over 1,000 subscribers. I seriously cannot thank you all enough for taking the time out of your day to subscribe to the channel and check out what I'm doing over here. I had no idea that my lab lockdown T-Rex repaint would blow up the way that it did. To celebrate this, I had put up a post in the community tab asking, would you rather see a Q&A or a repaint of an underrated color scheme? Now, the underrated color scheme overwhelmingly won that poll, but I only had one suggestion from Green Koopa suggesting that I paint the season 2, Chaos Theory Suchomimus. He suggested that I paint it like the Buck T-Rex from the Lost World, but since none of the Suchomimuses actually have had that coloration in canon, I'm going to go with the closest thing, which will be this yellow-green variant that we saw battle the Majungasaurus in Season 2. And I'm really glad that Koopa suggested this species because for those of you who don't know, Suchomimus is actually my second favorite dinosaur. I had only been holding off on covering the Chaos Theory Suchomimus on this channel simply because I only have the one figure and there are at least 3 designs in that show. So I was hoping to cover them all at once, but alas, here we are. So as you can see, I have already primed the figure with gesso and I'm now putting on the 2-to-1 tan base coat, and make sure that you do 2 coats of this to get that nice solid tan color. Now we do a 3-to-1 mix of golden brown, forest green. You want to mix that 1-to-1 with water, and we're going to paint the entire figure except for the teeth and the inside of the mouth. We are now going to do a 1-to-6 wash of citrus green for the underbelly. We are now going to take a 1-to-6 wash of early spring green, and we're going to apply it on the citrus green starting on the throat, not on the lower jaw, and we are going to stop partway through the tail. We also don't want to go completely up the sides with this early spring green. We want some of that citrus green to still be showing. Now we are going to do a 1-to-1 mix of tan, and we are going to map out all of the spots where all of those darker and brown stripes and little spots and whatnot are on the Suchomimus' entire body. Yay! Originally, I had tried to fill in the tan patterns with a 1-to-1 mix of golden brown and cinnamon brown and mixing that 1-to-1 with water, but the patterns, as you can see, turned out a little too red for my liking. So what I'm doing is I'm going over the golden brown cinnamon brown mix with a 1-to-1 mix of golden brown and cafe mocha, and that is mixed 1-to-1 with water, and I think the color's looking a lot better. Next up, we're going to do a 1-to-1 mix of black campground and cafe mocha. We're going to mix that 1-to-1 with water, and we are going to fill in the darker patterns over the golden brown and cafe mocha that we just applied. Be sure to use your reference pictures for this part. Now we're going to take some orange straight out of the cap for the eyeballs. Now we're going to use yellow very carefully for the iris, and then we're going to use black for the pupil and the nostrils. For this next step, we're going to take a 1-to-10 wash of tan, and we are going to gently dab it onto the dark color on the hands and feet of our Suchomimus. Now we're going to do a 1-to-1 mix of white and blush pink, and we are going to paint the jaw muscles and the gums. We next do 1-to-1 cherry blossom pink and blush pink for the tongue. Now we're going to do a 1-to-1 mix of daffodil yellow and white, and we're going to paint the teeth. We're on the home stretch, I swear. The next step is to take some Amish gray, and we're going to paint the claws. The final paint application we need to do is some natural beige straight out of the cap for the scars. And oh boy, there are a lot of scars on this Suchomimus. I was actually originally really looking forward to repainting all of these scars, but seeing just how many there are, I feel like it actually kind of takes away from the figure. This is a great sculpt, don't get me wrong, but I really hope that Mattel re-releases it in later waves, but dials back on the scarring. So after clear coating the figure and applying clear nail polish to the eyes, nostrils, mouth, teeth, and claws, this is the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 Suchomimus variant, at least my take on it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out color-wise. Some of the paint apps with the scars, I'll have to go back and fix, I will admit, but I really wanted this one done because I didn't want you guys to wait super long for a 1,000 subscriber special, which again, I am super stoked and thankful that many people have decided to lock in and tune into the channel. Now, for the next couple of videos, I do aim to have a Jurassic World Rebirth spoiler discussion video. Not entirely sure how I want to tackle that one just yet, but it is in the works. And then at the end of the month, we will be doing the Chaos Theory second variant of the Beckel Spinax. Folks, if you've made it this far into the video, I really do want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch it. If you like what you see, be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, ring the bell for any future notifications, and share this video around. Now, before we sign off, I just want to have one last look at my subscriber count. Oh. Okay, then. And with that, this is Jurassic KM, signing off.